Hey guys, this is TV here. This video will be about killing Awakener level 8. So yeah, I finally reached him, finally unlocked him, I guess. And since they changed the Atlas this league, that means he starts out being level 8. The first time you kill him, he's already level 8, which obviously is very different than previous leagues. So that's both, it's very cool, but it's also, it requires more of your character, I would say. But I haven't been playing that much. As you can see, my gear really haven't changed since the last few videos. It's still the same old. My tooltip is 40,000. Yeah, so that's just to give you something you can compare against if you're playing the build. Then when I'm standing in the hideout, my tooltip is 40k. So yeah, that's what you can compare against. 40k is normally, I would say, it's very low, or at least it's not great. Any other leagues when I've done Awakener 8, I've had at least double. I've had at least 80k, 100k tooltips. But yeah, this is where we're at right now. This is what I've been able to get together, and this is how much I've played. So I decided I was gonna do him anyway, and just accept that I was probably gonna fail it. And if I did fail it, then you know, oh well, who cares? It's just a game, right? So as you see, I still have the same auras as always. Or as in the last few videos at least. Haven't tested anything new since. I'm using for this Awakener, I'm using Pantheon Brine King to be freeze immune, and I've upgraded it so that I'm also only 50% affected by chills. I think it'll just make it easier dealing with his beams. What else? Yeah, and I picked Ralakesh as the minor Pantheon because that should make me immune to blood after I get 5 stacks. Or I should maximum be able to get 5 stacks. So yeah, at least that is what I assumed, because that is what the Pantheon says. But as you'll see in this video, I'm not sure that works, or maybe Awakener just does a different blood debuff. I don't know, but yeah, you'll see for yourself. I don't want to spoil anything. So anyways, this was just the first stage, right? It's very easy, even with again, in my opinion, low tooltip of 40k. The first stage goes really fast. No problems at all. Second stage. The trick is just stay close to him, right? If you stay close to him, then it's super easy. Anytime you hear him say die, you just move behind him. He can't hit you. Just keep moving behind him. Anytime you hear the die, either flame dash behind him or move behind him. So yeah, stage 2. Another trick is that you can see his shadow. I'm trying to point it out with the mouse here. When you can see his shadow up there, it means he's close enough that you can go up and instantly activate him again. So yeah, keep an eye out for his shadow. That way you know when to move in. So yeah, again, these first stages are not really an issue. I am using a level 21 lightning trap because they're super cheap. You can get an unquality level 21 lightning trap for like 3 chaos or 2 chaos even. So you should definitely always be using a level 21. They're cheap in every single league because of a card called Deathly Designs that just fills the server with lightning traps, level 21 lightning traps. So yeah, they're always cheap. So when he does the little four-way beam thing, he's always the first one that appears. So make sure you go to the first one that appears. That way it's always gonna be him, and then you can damage him while he's doing the four-way beam. Yeah, as you can see, the 5-stack maximum blood debuff Pantheon that I was using apparently doesn't work with him. I was hit by his die beam and his blood debuff stacked up so high that, well, I just died so fast, as you saw. So yeah, so much for the Ralakesh Pantheon. I very much advise that when you're gonna do him, especially if you don't have much experience doing him, buy any jewel that has the blood corruption on it. Any jewel, it doesn't really matter. It's just so that you're immune to the blood to corrupted blood. Sorry, it will help you so much against them, because that and his die beam is really what kills you. So I was actually surprised how much I was damaging him. Again, for me it's very low having only 40k tooltip. But again, I haven't played that much this league, and my crafting has been really not working out for me so far, at least. I mean, it's still an early league kinda, right? We're like 3 weeks in, so, or not even 2 weeks, right? So it's still kinda early, I guess. So again, he's the first one that appears, so you just go up and spam your traps on him. Make sure you always drop your bear trap on him, and make sure you sometimes drop your curse as well when you get the chance. As you can see, even my gems weren't max level. I was leveling up my support gems. I had recently qualityed them, so they were leveling up again. So yeah, that was Awakener 8. And I have a little clip here with just the jewel. This jewel will help you so much against Awakener. If I was using that one, I probably wouldn't have died. One more thing. So just to show you guys, a lot of people are asking me between my current character and the current how far can you scale this character? What you can do if you're min-maxing, or if you're just, does he work for this or that? Someone that likes to spend a lot of currency, that depends on how far you can really scale this build so very far. So as you saw, my current character has a 40k tooltip. This character on Standard League, who has the gear from my previous playthroughs, the previous leagues. So I've kinda min-maxed it. It's not completely min-maxed yet at all. I could probably pour another 100x into it if I wanted to, but that's just too unrealistic for me. But yeah, this is probably worth 60x, something like that. For me, that's a pretty good min-max. Anyways, so just to compare, tooltip, 40k on my current character, 116k on this guy. I'm using the same gem setup as the current league. I'm using the same skill tree as in the guide. Everything is the same. I just haven't put in all my gems yet, but everything that matters is the same. You can see here I have 7 auras, just like the real in the real league, I was gonna say, just like in the league. 7 auras active. And yeah, 116k. Sorry for the abrupt video ending. I don't have any footage for this, but I wanted to add one more point, or one last point. And so that is that, yeah, as you can see, you can scale really far with gearing. You could even go further, because the character that I just showcased is not using any enlightened gems. I'm using the exact setup that I have put up in the guide. So there's no enlightened gems involved. You could add enlightened gems if you're min-maxing. That way you could free up either some life or mana. And you could potentially, with enlightened 4 gem, free up enough life to where you could spec out of the 30% life efficiency mastery and instead pick up a mastery like 8% more damage for each aura you have active. And since we have 7 active, that's really nice. But yeah, that's just another idea and another thing you could do as a min-max. This was just to show that there's really you can go very far. As far as your pockets are deep, basically. Hope you guys are having a good league. Thank you for watching, and give it a thumbs up and a comment if you enjoy the content. And I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Bye guys.